The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field to start this game off. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. He's got it down the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Sanders. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. Nothing but green ahead. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Floating away. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And I think we're going to see plenty of big plays, especially when you have a couple of guys who can spin the beam like these dudes, Jesse.
These are 2 guys that can reach every corner of the field. Every throw is at their disposal. We're expecting these offenses to go up and down the field.
Yeah, and it's just got to be so fun to play skill positions for these quarterbacks. Like, you're always open. He's going to throw it a lot. They're going to give him a leash to...
And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got it in the middle, it's Cephas. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the side.
Touchdown, Buffs! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Using his legs to buy some time.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Hayden. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. It's complete to the left. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Johnson looking to throw. Now adjusting. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on.
And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. From inside the 15, here's the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Throwing right. It's complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Sanders. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll run play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Oni hits the left upright, but gets a little friendly member bounce and gets the point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got rid of it just in time. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And we have to start our report with acknowledging the play of that quarterback. There's a reason why he's part of the Heisman conversation and why scouts at the next level are so excited about this young man. He's the leader of that offense. He has presence there in that pocket. He has a cannon for an arm. What else do you want? With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best, to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Johnson wants to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Kansas State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Getting the extra point blocked soured that touchdown drive just a bit, but they'll line up to kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe, as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. That's caught. It's Hayden. He stopped almost immediately. Didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. And the Buffaloes are on the move. The run from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
It's complete to the right. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Hayden. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The aerial assault continues. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bucks! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Iowa steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Iowa City a ton of confidence. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Johnson looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on first down. The give to the single back. And he knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab. It's Giddens. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for space. It's Giddens. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Wildcats are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It's first down from the 11. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the gun, running back on the move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Hit as he throws. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on second and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quick strike complete. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Johnson looking to throw. Slips a tackle. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it behind the line. It's Giddens. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. He's got him in the flat. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kansas State pushing the pace. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.